welcome to this week's video. Now, coming up in this week's video, some Les Paul action, some Strat action, a snippet of a brilliant artist from Nashville who's going to be coming and playing with me, and some amazing piano playing. Now, the main point of this video this week is I want to address the issue of the fact that I'm playing the night after Joe Bonamassa is playing in Brighton, which is where I live on the south coast of England. Within 5 miles of that, the next night, I'm doing my own gig, and I'm concerned, rightly or wrongly, I didn't do this on purpose, that I might be taking away some of Joe's audience with my gig. So I've done some research into this, because this is an important issue. Let me get my research. So I've been going through the sort of figures, numbers of people that might be coming, the demographics of the people that might be coming, the amount of tickets I can see that are sold on the Ticketmaster site, and well, the answer to the question as to whether I'm affecting Joe's audience is no. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next week. No, not really. I shouldn't imagine he knows who I am, and it's got absolutely nothing to do with whether he sold any tickets or not. But what I would like to do is try and convince you, even if you're going to the Joe Bonamassa gig, to come to my gig as well, or whether you can't afford to go to Joe Bonamassa gig because it is quite expensive, come to my gig. So I'm going to try and convince you in this video that if you like nerdy middle-aged men playing the guitar, then come to my gig as well as, or instead of, Joe's. So Joe is playing at the Brighton Centre on Sunday the 27th of April. There's been big billboard posters up, there's been lots of Facebook advertising that I've seen, and looking at this, you can look on Ticketmaster and you see how many tickets are left. There's a few resale ones near the front, but the whole of the front bit's sold out, and the sort of main balcony lining up the stage. The side bits aren't sold out, but I still reckon it's probably 80%, I haven't counted it, but 80% sold out, and the tickets range from about £60 to I think about £200, and it's about a 4,500 capacity venue. So I do admire his business model. There was a great interview with Corey Wong on his Wong Notes podcast, and Joe's talking about his business model, how he hires the venues himself, and I do admire him and his success and his way. I don't like the way he's constantly showing off about all his new guitars because it makes everyone feel jealous. But he's incredibly successful and he spends all his money on these guitars, and he's someone to look up to. I'm trying to do the same thing at a very small level, and I have to admire him. But my gig is the next night, and it's at a venue called the Harbour Club, which is just down the road from where I live, and I'm only charging £12.50 a ticket. We won't be able to fit 4,500 people in, but we can probably fit, I don't know, 100, 150. And it would be great to see some people, because I think we put on a pretty good show, and I think there's some stuff in our show that you will enjoy if you like Joe Bonamassa. Now, Joe has the most incredible guitar collection. I thought I had quite a nice guitar collection. I mean, I've got this custom shop 335, custom shop Les Paul, got a custom shop Strat, custom shop Telecaster, I've got a Martin guitar over there. I thought I had some quite nice guitars, but I don't think all of my guitars are probably worth the amount that one of Joe's costs. But does that matter? No, probably not. So I'm going to show you this first solo, because I thought it came out quite well. This is from the last gig we did at the Harbour Club, which was a couple of weeks ago, and this was a solo on my custom shop Les Paul. I'm playing through my Car Viceroy amp, which is here, and I'm using a Keeley modified blues driver for the drive. I've got to get in this guitar nerdy bit because we're talking about Joe Bonamassa here, to get this tone. So this is recorded directly into the desk. A couple of videos here off iPhones, but I recorded the whole thing off the desk and I've mixed it, so that's where the audio comes from. So check this out if you like this solo.
little funky, makes me wanna shuffle my feet. I like my country, little funky, always sounds like it was written for me. That beat on 3 always hitting on me. That boogie beat is always getting to me. Waiting for me, hitting on me, getting to me. Getting funky country every time. Funky country every time. Funky country every time.
Now this next clip, this is from one of my songs called Cowboy Out of Me, and I would like to think that my songs stand up to some of the songs that Joe's doing, and we have brilliant harmony vocals in the band, which I can say that because that's nothing to do with me. Mike on keyboards and Ralph on drums, are both doing harmony vocals. So check this out. I quite like this guitar solo, put a bit of delay on it, it's on the Les Paul again, and then there's some harmony vocals after it, so check this out.
It's everything I wanna be. Bring the cowboy out of me. You look so right, heartbreakers on the stereo, a big old sky, the super starlight, serenading like a redneck Romeo. When we're out here wild and free, it's everything I wanna be. You bring the cowboy out of me.
I'm just going to butt in here and just mention that I've got a library of video guitar lessons online. Beginning country guitar one, the newest one I've put up there is all about doing left hand damping, but I've got lots of other solos. I've got show you how to play the end solo from Sultans of Swing, a solo from Hotel California, I've got some Nile Rodgers funk stuff, various other stuff. There's some monthly subscriptions or some of the lessons you can buy separately, so go and check them out. They're on my website, iamtjwalker.com, and at the top of the page there's a little tab that says guitar lessons. Now, I played a little clip at the beginning here, but on the next Harbour Club gig, what is very exciting, we have an artist over from Nashville. She's touring in the UK, and one of the dates of her UK tour, she's going to come and guest at our gig. Now, she's going to do a set of her own songs. Her name is Dylan Taylor, and I have a little clip of one of her latest sort of official videos from one of her songs. I'm just going to show you a bit of this to see if that can tempt you to come along.
Let me empty earth and a broken bottle inside. Sleeping with my eyes glued to the sky, wishing for or waiting for any signs. So I'm out here scanning the sky, wishing for or waiting for any signs of life.
Now, one thing I can be fairly certain of with my band compared to Joe Bonamassa's band is that the piano player in Joe's band, who I'm sure is absolutely brilliant, isn't as brilliant as Mike in my band, because Mike can do this, and I'm going to show you a clip of this. I have shown a clip of him doing this before. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I don't want to give away the whole thing, because we want something left up our sleeves when people come along. But Mike improvises this little passage between two songs, one song coming out of E going into G, and he goes through this journey of key changes and clever musicality. And as I said to him, this should be on the syllabus of all music colleges, of how to make music clever and interesting without being jazz. So check this out, I really think this is amazing. Now, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to go and see Joe. I'm not gigging on that night. I'm kind of waiting to see if a gig comes in. If it doesn't, I might still go. There's still some tickets. I might go on my own or something if there's an individual ticket left, if I can get one very cheap at the last minute. Because, you know, I would like to see it, and I'd like to do a review actually on my channel, but I don't really like going to watch gigs with have loads of guitar solos. I like singers, but Joe is a very good singer as well, so it might be worth going, but I'm going to leave it to the last minute and see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with a couple more clips here. This next one, this song is called Daddy's Girl. Now, this was all about when my second daughter was born. We were out with my eldest daughter and we were out having something to eat, and the waitress came over and went, "Oh, isn't she cute?" And my eldest daughter, who's 4 years older than my middle daughter, looked over expecting the waitress to be talking about her, only to discover she was talking about her baby sister. And that was the idea for this song, this kind of sibling jealousy from very young children. And this is called Daddy's Girl, this one. And this song has been known to make grown men cry at the gigs. It seems to be a bit of a high point. People like this one. And so I'm going to show you the guitar solo I did in this because I was quite pleased with it. Plus it's on my Strat, and there's some nice harmony vocals on the chorus out of the song. So I'm going to play you this one now.
Each other's clothes, only go out if she goes. Look out for her everywhere. Do her hair and makeup, you'll be there for her first breakup. Look out for her when I'm not there. I don't wanna think you don't love her, that you don't want her around. It's not that she's prettier, it's just that she's littler. Don't think she's done anything wrong. You're still daddy's girl since she came along. You're still daddy's girl since she came along. You're still daddy's girl since she came along.
So 2 of these songs I'm playing you that we played on the last Harbour Club gig are available on my Spotify and all the other digital platforms, so you can check them out. I think they're linked on my YouTube channel or on my iamtjwalker.com website. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave you with one more clip, a bit more Strat action. This is a kind of tribute to Dire Straits. It's a bit widdly diddly like he does in Sultans of Swing, and the lyrics of this song are actually all about John Mayer, all based off his interview that he did with Corey Wong on his podcast. Now, I haven't released this one yet, or the one I played at the beginning, but they will be on the next album once I get round to finishing that off. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I bring out new videos at 7 PM UK time every Friday, so I hope to see you next week.
Oh yes, and this is all I've got to show. It's come and gone. Oh, I was wrong.